All right, I'm Mike Moranto, reporting for DameWildcats.com, and joined right now by our head women's volleyball coach, Stephanie Albano. And Coach, just 2 matches last week. You guys split. It was a home tri match. Thrilling match. I know maybe not so thrilling for you because you guys lost, but a 3-2 loss to American International. That was a non-conference match, and it was a rematch of last season's East Region Championship match, which also happened here at Lumsden Gym. And then you guys come back with a win over Roberts Wesley, and that's an East Coast Conference match to end the night Saturday. So a split of that match, and I guess we'll start with the AIC match. You know, you guys had leads of 1-0 and 2-1 in sets. Give AIC a lot of credit because they came back to win the match.
Yeah, and AIC is a good team. I think they're second right now in the Northeast 10. And for us, it was a battle, and I was just saying how it felt like a really long match because it was just, there's a lot of defense and a lot of digs, and our team does a really good job of playing defense. But then on the flip side of that, like, we usually ended the rallies with errors, like at costly times. But we battled throughout, and I thought we played fairly well. And if we can pick up some areas, then we'd be a really dangerous team.
Yeah, 92 digs for you guys in the match, but I think was a season high. So, you know, take me through the logistics of a tri match. It's a little bit different than a lot of other sports. Not many sports compete twice in the same day, and especially the way this one was set up. You got to play the second match is a conference match. So that's the real important one of the day. So you guys were able to come back and get the win over Roberts.
Yeah, and I really liked what our team did against Roberts. We served tough. The second set, we had no hitting errors. So we obviously learned from AIC, and I was really impressed with that, and it showed glimpses of, okay, like, we took care of business, we didn't let them in it, and we played to our level. And if we can play like that against good teams, like, yes, they're going to put more pressure on us, but if we can control our side like we did against Roberts, we're going to be in really good shape these next 2 weeks.
Courtney Scanlon really had a nice couple of matches there Saturday. She had a career-high 20 kills in the loss to AIC. She's a player who's been, pretty steady for you all season long, but it's good to see her, step up into an even bigger role and produce for you.
Yeah, for sure. We looked to her to be a point scorer, and so it was one of those things where, like, hey, feed Courtney the ball. She's hot. Give her the ball. Like, she'll find a way to score, and she's getting kills for us. So I'm really glad that came out of her both matches, and then we just need that production out of her these next 2 weekends.
So the results this past weekend move you guys to 11-12 overall. More importantly, 7-3 in the East Coast Conference. Again, there's that kind of 5-team cluster that you guys are a part of that are battling for 4 East Coast Conference tournament spots. Still conceivable that we could end up in first.
First or fifth.
It's also conceivable we could end up in fifth and be on the outside looking in. So, that sets us up for this weekend. Really important conference weekend for you coming up with a couple of home matches. It'll be defending tournament champion NYIT coming in here Saturday, followed by LIU Post, who's right now got a hold of the top spot in the league. So, tell me about how important this weekend is.
Yeah, I think it goes without saying, like you said, we could be first or we could be last, and I'm glad that we're home. Our team plays better at home, which is great, but especially NYIT, who's now sitting, I think they're in the 5th slot with 4 losses. I mean, they're going to come in here and they know that their backs are against the wall, and they have some upperclassmen, so I think they're going to come out ready to go. And if we can control our side and play to the level that we've shown at times, it should be a really good match. And then same thing with LIU. They're solid all the way around. They run a 6-2, so they have 6 attackers with the back row setter. So for us, we're just trying to focus on our side, and we got to play and we got to compete and see what happens.
Yeah, and NYIT will come in here with the top 2 offensive players in the league right now. So they're going to present all kinds of challenges. Of course, that'll be a rematch of the East Coast Conference Tournament Championship from last year, which NYIT won here at Lumsden Gymnasium. NYIT and LU Post both beat you guys when you were on the road earlier this season. So I'm sure you're looking for a little bit of redemption there. And there's no question, 2 wins this weekend would set you guys up to really take a step forward in that group, I think. So, again, it goes without saying how important this weekend is for your team. Last home matches of the season, the regular season anyway. Of course, if we do end up in first, we'll host the East Coast Conference Tournament. That's still a possibility. But last home matches of the regular season, one senior on this team, Katie McCrell, she'll be playing in her last home match. We've talked about Katie before, I think, back when she got her 2000th career assist. And I know you're someone that really likes the intangibles that she brings almost just as much as what she does on the floor. But, what has Katie meant to this program over the last 4 years?
Katie's just been a steady force, and her attitude and her love for playing volleyball and her love for being here is just like really hard to replicate. So she's going to be very, very missed next year, and she just competes, and it's fun to watch her play. Like a lot of people that don't know volleyball, they're like, oh, she plays hard, and she does. Like every single time she's going to give you her 100%, and I can't appreciate that more. And she's just a really good kid and someone that you as a coach love to coach. So she'll definitely. We'll miss her a lot, so it'll be hard on Sunday, but it'll be great if our team can rally around her and play for her on Sunday.
Sure. Well, we will have you covered with all the information that you need, game previews, game recaps, and the like. Both matches, of course, streaming on the ECC network this weekend. So, Coach, we wish you the best of luck.
Thank you.